What's up, guys? Game Fever of all games here, and it's Monday, and it's time for a Mono Monday. And my topic for today is the New York Mets. For ever long as I can remember, I've always been a Mets fan, but for some strange reason, ever since 2006, after Carlos Beltran struck out at the national finals, ever since that, every All-Star game, after every All-Star game break, the Mets seem to always fail, which I can't understand why. I just don't understand. The Mets are 1-5 after this All-Star break, and I just don't see it. Like, I don't understand why. Well, I do know the main problem that the Mets have, and that is the bullpen. Is we just don't have a bullpen. We just don't. Like, you can't have Santana pitch all 9 innings. You can't have R.A. Dickey pitch all 9 innings. It's just we just need a bullpen. And speaking of Johan Santana is 3-4 after his perfect game with an ERA of just above 4. Which I don't. Another thing I don't stand. I don't. The most reliable ace that the Mets has ever had, to my recent knowledge, is Al Leiter. Besides then, every pitcher that the Mets have gotten through trade did well the first 2 years of the first year and just flopped. Like Pedro Martinez did very well the first year, did very well the second year, flopped. Now you look at Johan Santana, did very good the first year. Second year had to leave to get Tommy John surgery. This year he comes back as promising with the no-no. Now after the no-no he's 3-4, and now he's doing garbage, which is very disappointing. But here, ever since the All-Star break, this has been the Mets. July 13th, Braves lost 5-7. 14th, Braves 7-8. 15th, Braves 1-6. Monday, we had a day off. 17, Nationals 4-5. Wednesday, the 18th, Nationals 3-4. And we actually beat the Nationals on the 19th, which I was actually happy. Oh, back to reality. Friday, July 20th, Dodgers 6-7. Oh, again, Saturday, Dodgers 5-8. And yesterday, which we had 16 base hits and extra innings, and we lose 3-8. And today we play the Nationals again. I don't understand. People seem to say that after the All-Star game, the Mets just don't want to play. I don't see how that's true, because you can't say they don't want to play. You get 16 hits in a baseball game, but still lose. It's just hard. It's just heartbreaking to me. It's just heartbreaking to me as a Mets fan to see them losing. It's like David Wright is having the best season of his career, just as Jose Reyes has the best season of his career last season, and now we have R.A. Dickey and David Wright, and Jason Bay knows how to swing a bat again. So as Mike Davis, but we just can't seem to win. It happens every year after the All-Star break, and it's every year it's something, whether players don't do as well, whether it's injuries, or whether the competition just gets better. I just don't understand it. But I don't know. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below of what the Mets should do to get better, because 1-5 after the All-Star break isn't good. And now we're officially under a 500 winning percentage, which I think that's been the first since the beginning of the season. Yeah, I think this is the first time the Mets have dropped under 500 since the beginning of the season. But the Mets have to do something, whether it's a trade to get bullpen relief, or basically, yes, that's it. We need a bullpen. The last good, reliable closer the Mets had was John Franco, and he retired. Yes, we did get K-Rod, but he thought it was smart to get into a fight with parent-in-laws and injure his hand, and then I think the Mets got rid of him, or he's still hurt. I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about the K-Rod situation. It's I don't know. Is this something with the orange and blue teams? Besides the Rangers had a breakout season, but the Islanders didn't do well. But you do the Knicks made it to the playoffs and won one game. Yay! The Knicks have won one game in the playoffs in the past, I think 3 or 2 years. I don't know, but it's just with the orange and blue teams. Besides the Rangers actually made it to the semifinals. They couldn't make it to the finals. Is I just don't know. But yeah. Well, look on the bright side. It could be worse. We could be the Phillies. The Phillies are last in the National League East. They're last. The Phillies record is 42 and 54, which is surprising because they have the best pitching rotation in the league. They just don't have run support. And yes, Cliff Lee with an ERA of 3.34 or something like that. It's in the threes. He still only has one win because the Phillies can't give him run support. And then on top of them is Miami, who's 44 and 51. Yeah, how you liking that money, Jose Reyes? And then you have the Mets, that's in third, and then you have Atlanta, which is in second, and Washington Nationals are in first. Remember 4 years ago when the Washington Nationals were in last place every year? The National League East has completely done a 180. Washington's in first and Philadelphia is in last. Where 4 years ago Philadelphia is in first and Washington was in last, and the Mets haven't changed. They're always in third. That's something to think about. We're never too good, but we're never too bad. We're just always chilling in third. We're 8 games back out of first place. 8.5 games back out of first place. Excuse me. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, if you guys care about the Yankees, I'm not a Yankees fan. The Yankees have the second best overall record in the whole MLB. I'm not a Yankees fan. Here's why I don't like the Yankees. They either win by a lot, lose, or just win. And their baseball games just aren't exciting to me. There's no randomness or anything that happens. With a Mets game, there's randomness or something that's something that happens that's exciting. Like the pinch hitter who I can't get off the top of my name at this time, who every time he pinch hits, he hits a home run. Who does that? Every time they pinch hits for a pitcher, they get a home run. He's pinched hit for a pitcher 4 times. He's hit 4 home runs. I don't know anybody else who's done that so far. But it's the amazing Mets. And now you have R.A. Dickey who's 14-1, has the best pitching record in baseball, and yet the team can't win. Like they just can't. They do a good job of getting him no decisions to keep that record, but I would rather take a win than have R.A. Dickey get a no decision and the overall just lose the game. I would just rather have the win. But as I said, the Mets have another. There's still a lot of games left. Still have to finish out the rest of July, then the whole month of August, and then the first half of September. Hopefully the Mets will make the wild card. Hopefully they won't let me down or let David Wright down, because David Wright is really busting his ass for his team. We are in the David Wright era. David Wright leads the Mets in home runs, runs batted in, and I think batting average. He's just, and I think in runs scored as well, because he came up from the Mets AAA about five or 6 years ago, and the Mets always kept him, and he's just been a very, very good third baseman. Right now, in my opinion, he's the best third baseman in the whole entire league. If you guys could name a better third baseman than David Wright that's playing in the league right now, feel free to leave your opinion in the description below. I'm going to say it's David Wright because his stats back it up, and also he can field. But that's all I have to say about this topic and the Mets. Feel free to enjoy the rest of the KSG gameplay that's going around in the background, the demolition. And I'm Game Fiend Games, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Care package on the way.